again, let's welcome Giovanni.
Hold on. See, don't worry. The dancing will come later on. I know that's what people want to see, right? But let's remain seated. Take those of you who are yet to. Please do so. A round of applause for all the resource persons before me. Please give it up for them. Wow. Well, feels great to be back. This is my second time here. All right. I think the first was Women Commission. I'm not too sure, but I forgot it. This is my second time here. My third. You get tired. Hey, scorecard. 2022. All right. Well, my name is Giovanni and I'm Ghana's best dancer on the dance floor. Yep. I've represented Ghana on platforms abroad. And by God's grace, I came with a handshake, no medals, but we are not giving up, all right? At least if there is something our resource persons have shared with us all morning, it's not to give up. Be consistent. So you might be laughing with me today, or at me today, you laugh with me later. Like the way they say it, hello? So this is the thing, I have the format. When I'm the final speaker, it's like they've spoken the sense. They've spoken the sense. So that's it. So quick background. I've been in this space for, I forgot to say, how many years? 2008. What was it? No, long before I. So I remember I used to be part of, like, my first year in uni, right? I'm that guy who, before matriculation, I want to be everywhere. Natural attention seeker. If I enter a space, I own the space. If I'm in the lecture hall, you the lecturer, you would know that I'm there. You know, I'm at the back, and it's like something you've just explained, and everyone is clear. You've asked us, do you understand? Everybody's like, yes. Then I'll be like, yes, but prof, do you know that then I'll freeze. And the whole class, and then they'll walk me out. So I'm that kind of guy. Yeah, I'm giving you what happens in the lecture. I'm not going to fake it. That's me. That's how I've been. In fact, that's how I slam at work. What's her name? Sally. Tell them I'm serious at work. Tell them. No. She's lying to you. Now, so I do. So it's been like that. And then I remember first year, a lot of people would want to have you. You know, they want to sell products to you. The banks want you to bank with them. You know, the groups on campus would want you to sign up to be part of them. Associations here and there. I remember picking the form for all of them, including old girls of some all-female senior high school. My far from what's my name there? In fact, I think the last part the one that got me to start thinking and reevaluating myself was when the Ghana Muslim Students Association called me. And then I said, you are missing your prayer time. Now, I didn't know. You see the way I was asking my mom, the president, what's Gamsu, Gimsu, or whatever. It sounded fancy, you know. I thought this was the movers and shakers of the economy. They are about to transform generations. No, I'll go write my name. Not knowing I said, But you see, that was the level of networking I was referring to. I mean, I was part of every association. Now, if I should pass this microphone around and ask you, hello, what's the name of the lady by you?
Precious.
And this one?
Anita.
The one behind?
Martha.
That's why you're at the front. Let me go to the back. What's one sits at the front? Should I come there? No, yeah. That's what I'm to say. What's the name of the young lady by you?
No idea.
You have no idea. How long have you been sitting here?
Around 5 and 4 hours.
4 hours, you have no idea. And there are many of us here like that. No, that is not true. There are many of us here like that. It's a networking event. No. Let me take a pause so that you charge yourself. Let me take a brief pause so you charge yourself. You are by somebody who is likely to change your destiny. A potential business partner, a client, someone you're likely to be facing in a boardroom or a colleague, and you've not asked any question. But you have been on your phone replying WhatsApp messages from 2 years ago. You see what this AI has deprived us of AI, natural intelligence. Meanwhile, if you got garbage in, garbage out. AI is there to help us, not to replace our brain. So I'll tell you my relationship with Alfred Cancer. A lot of you know as colleagues, and me in general. But before that, the journey began some years ago, the University of Ghana. University of Ghana, when I was part of a Christian group. Believe it or not, I used to be in a choir. I'll explain that later on. So you know the kind of choir stuff that you go for rehearsals but I never sing. Like I'm that guy looking for spaces to goof around during rehearsals. Like somebody will be singing and I'm saying, yeah. You know those things. I'm always there as distraction. So I'll go for rehearsals, especially for all-night rehearsals. But for the deep to sing, I don't show up. And then at some point too, I had a branded t-shirt we used to call Apodan for Christ. It was crazy dance moves at joint service in West Ghana back then. It was wild, it was crazy, but I still did that on TV. So I went for a media engagement at then Choice FM. And even that, they asked on our page who would go speak about our upcoming events. I remember so well, Glory 2008. Glory 2000 by the University of Ghana Fellowship, the UCF. They had their Chosen Vessels choir, and I used to be part of it. So and I said, oh, I'll go. And I went with Nana Asase, the poet, and one other lady. And then they asked, when we got to the waiting room for Alfred to interview us on the morning show on Choice FM, the others, they were in like higher levels. I was just a fresher. They were all scared. They were a bit timid. I said, you're too high. You see tension. And your tension. I said, so now I am interviewing them because honestly, I don't know the facts. I don't even know the background of the group. You know what I mean? I just showed up. I didn't know that I was supposed to ask, how was it formed? Who were the family members? How old is Glory? How old is Glory? And all the other things. The basic questions you know about a group. Like that. So they told me all these facts. Little did they know that I was going to own that interview. Hello? By the time I was done with Alfred said, have you considered radio? And I said, idea. And that was 2008. And that is how I started radio. Just that simple question. Have you considered radio? And that was it. Now, my journey has not been very smooth because prior to this, I never really had a plan about what I wanted to be. I wanted to be in fact, I think the dream I settled on before radio was to be a pilot. Now, don't worry. Today, you'll find out a lot of things, more to come. So I trained physically for it. I applied. I remember my intake number so well. Went through the process, writing exams, aptitude tests, 37, physical training, did everything. For the officers, I was one of the 2 graduates from SS, together with the uni graduates who were applying for the officers program, the officers course. So this is the thing. I get there, go through all the phase, and they draw people at every stage. That's how I knew that this was my calling. You know, you go for aptitude test, and they're telling you that they give you a scenario, you're supposed to use logic, not age, not certificate, use logic. And I was as blunt as anybody can imagine. So they will ask you questions. They want to test your leadership quality. So they will ask you that, okay, you and your platoon or you and your troop, you're stuck on an island with so. How would you navigate through? I was understanding the thing from plain English. I didn't have time to even think deep. So my answers were blunt, they were raw, unrefined. So not only they were taking note of all that, so they scored me the highest. Than those who were the strategy. You know, we need to look at the objectives, define rules, assign rules, Nambosa's plant plane. Somebody carry a rope and say, hey, rope, plant. Okay, these two heavy boys will lift to the distance and then they'll make sure I get to the other point. When I'm done, I'll pass the road to them to also try. And those were the things they were looking out for. Because you know one, you're not been trained yet. So you can't pretend you know. You see how life can be simple sometimes. The answer is in front of you. Now you want to be technical. Because it applies to you. Some of the craziest campaigns are for very simple suggestions like this. Trust me. You get it. Now you want to come and go, which is well and good. It works for some people, but know yourself. Hello? Some people will get technical and get it all correct. But me, my life, I've been very spontaneous. Sometimes people consider me unserious, but we get the results and get the job done. Yeah. And then you get technicality, looking at the print for the low. MPP, am I talking to you? Looking at the strategy on paper, the more profits. We have the sometimes just give the person food. Hello? Just give the person food. So those things do help sometimes. So I think that has worked for me. Then back to the pilot thing. I went through to the interview and the final stage. Remember this work so carefully. They took my clear file and then they saw that I had paid my school fees that week for the investor. Already I wasn't in Accra, so I can tell you I had everything I wanted for Accra in that clear file. So then one of the civilians on the panel saw that and said, young man, but you've paid your school fees in full for Legon, so what are you here doing? You're coming to waste our time. I said, no, sorry, but that Legon is my plan B if this one doesn't work. They all started laughing at me, I was serious. I was a young, serious man, telling you, I clear here, I had 6 packs. I had 6 packs then. So let me tell you this. So I still remember some of this, but what that taught me was confidence, because a lot of SS graduates then would have been intimidated by all these 11 5-star generals drawn from all the military, like armed forces. You'll be timid. You can't even mention your name. But that gave me an experience that I've cherished for the rest of my life. It's taught me a bit of focus and a lot of discipline as well. Now, you can be indisciplined out there, sometimes with TV, and be indisciplined in real life. Some you would have to sometimes compromise. And the other side people don't see is the tireless nights of hard work. Sometimes all they see with the mic on is the results. Because you've imbibed in you a lot of things. So when you open your mouth, words come, people want to listen to you. You are the energy in the room. Even before you start off, it's like your brand has preceded you and people already, they get to know what to expect. But what they don't know is that behind that loud and very fine, friendly Giovanni is a strategic thinker. I've done my advanced marketing and strategy at the University of Ghana Business School. That was just last year. I've done some works for political parties in the election. If I don't tell you, you will know. So when you're talking about political strategy, and I'm just quiet, I've done some work in intelligence as well. I've done some work in intelligence as well. For the last 2 years, I've been a student of DevOps engineering, which is about automation, which is about containerization, it's software stuff. All right? That's what I do in my free time. And when I'm bored, I dance on TV. All right? And I also host events. I mean, that I've been doing for the last, 18 years. I hosted events then, before media proper found me. I still do when I have the time and the budgets. And money is good. I still do it. So I have a lot of things I do that, well, at the right time, maybe we get to know. But a lot of talk has gone on already, especially in the areas of consistency, especially in the areas of networking, and also how not to waste what you have now. Trust me, this is the right time for you to make your mistakes and learn from them. And own your mistakes and learn from them. All right? And make that a launch one. Let it build on to greater things. And please, you have the luxury now of having events like this where you interface directly with some of us who might have been on paths you've chosen. So grab that opportunity. And also you have a lot to learn from. Now I know there are internship opportunities all over. You don't have to come to one particular media house. Some of you, all you need is ring lights. Honestly, you don't even need someone to be telling you that ring lights and tell your story. You waking up every day for lectures is enough content to. Do you know how many people will pay anything to see how Lunar GIG lecture hall looks like? Do you know how many people will pay to see how you do or you make time for your 7 a.m.s? You pay anything to see how. See, these days the content people are consuming online. Then the one they cut out the plenty talking, and then they show they JJ that's everything for inside. This is me on the road buying food, go ahead, church revival armpits. I'm driving. Uber, no change. Wow, what a pity. Buying Bobati. Giovanni talking. Lima, wow. Thank you, Sally. So people want to consume that. And some people, you see, the people don't comment on those posts like African was doing right now. At some point, he was on Facebook, I'll just say what was doing. You will not like, you will not comment, but you are seeing it. You understand? First 3 seconds. So make sure you get my attention. You just go through, okay, this is a political page. Oh wow, the president. Green letter. Okay, this one. All right. These things, make sure you tell people the story. And then also the spirit of volunteerism, that has always been our hallmark. I mean, it runs through. Ask anybody who's not so well in this space, we'll all tell you we have one story. I used to do the media thing for a scratch card. I was telling Alfred, and same story for him as well. He was the parliamentary correspondent for Radio Universe. And we all look forward to that scratch card. So you go to the payphone and use it. Mine was 20 cedis a month. 20 cedis a month. Yeah, same for you. That's right. So then, that's a big deal. So that sacrifice part, I'm sure you cannot escape it. But it's the lessons you learn from. I see, when people come to speak to students, I think they want to hammer more on the struggle. And I think it's changed now. You know, for your generation, a lot of things stress you. Things that stressed me back then might not stress you now. Or you might consider too much stress. You know, like how many of you are willing to serve? In today's world, Charlie, after you send your intern twice to buy Indomie, they're like, Papa, what's up? They start asking questions. But you don't get stressed about lecturer talking too much, or a lecturer who said you should go print or photocopy some material. That's it, they stress you now. We used to look forward to stuff like that then. So I don't like to how much the suffering bit of it, but some form of service is very, very important. Especially those unpaid internship opportunities you get. Please update yourself, and sometimes use that in your LinkedIn profile and all the social media thing as part of your experiences. I know people who were just all their contribution to any event or project was like, I think I agree with the previous speaker. I'm aligned. Simple. You need to say it back on Zoom. But when you go to their LinkedIn, you go and ask, I was part of a highly esteemed group of individuals who took up this project to ensure that Mahama became president. But it's part of the experience, and you sat through the meeting. So it's how you define your hustle. You understand? If your contribution to the group is to go out and get water, that means you can always come out how you actively were involved in making sure that the team stayed hydrated during those trying hours of active participation in nation building. So what is life? It's not important. Your role was to make sure that they stayed venered. You understand? So you give them venered water to, is how you put it. So please own your hustle, stay confident. This is the time to make your mistakes, learn from them. I'm wrapping up. And then also, don't be scared to ask for help at this stage, all right? Learn from experiences, wish you well. Questions?
Are you being educated? Okay, so we'll take 3 questions. If you want to ask any questions, please come forward.
3 questions, let me come to you. Hello, where are you? I'm sending from the back. 3 questions. Me now, I'll point you with a question. Madam, it's not you, relax. I'm not coming to you. Don't do me that look. Alright, what? Anyone? This right? Okay. That's right. So my brother, let's go.
I got broken out last 2 weeks, so I want to get broken out.
Alright. He wants to join those rush. Alright. So So good thing is that we are recording D-Trash this Wednesday, Friday and Saturday, just this week. The next recording will be in 2 months. So I'm going to put the number out there and then you join. Yeah. All right, so it's not no number, right? All right, so 054 093 0605. Yeah, so 054 093 0605. But we might have a campus edition soon. So yeah. So Sally will organize that for you. When she calls on you, we'll have a proper campus one. That one you and your colleagues get. Because when we put you on TV right now, maybe we will close at 10 p.m. But your school fees might stop coming. Because your parents will go like, you've changed in your priorities. Since you think you have gotten to where you need a girlfriend, a boyfriend on national television, pay your own fees. So please, hello.
So please, how do you overcome the issues at home and give us a beautiful face on stage? Like the smiles you put on our face, how do you do that? Like,
Oh, stop. Oh, I'm shy. Oh, stop it. Well, that's a very important question. In our space, your mental health is key, all right? It's not just at home. It happens to you. It can hit you anywhere. Sometimes I'm happiest when I'm broke. It's a state of mind. Yeah, you see me and I'm all jolly like I don't get problem. Maybe that be the mindset I don't pay rent. So I think it's a state of mind. I've come a long way to overcome that. It's been helpful. And I think the families played a key role in there. And my space, I'm the first person to ask for help anytime I need one. Like this week, I just took time off work. No one and nothing, just pay my boss. So you need to have understanding bosses to prioritize your mental health over anything else. Because yes, it's just like doctors, right? You're treating sick people, and you find yourself unwell sometimes. It happens. We are human. But it's the environment and how important the people in your inner circle are to you. And some of this, they happen a lot. They happen a lot. Sometimes I'm not in the best form. Sally will tell you, Sally has been with us for more than 4 years. Almost 2 years, eh? Okay, so sometimes when I'm about to record my shows, I'm not happy, I'm moody and all that. When they say camera light action, I see a different Giovanni. Even me, I'm shocked. Even me, what just happened? This guy, who are you? So yeah, it happens. So very important question there. Yes.
Please, in your speech, you were saying something that you're international. You said you are an attention seeker. As a first-year student, I know people might criticize you. Did they get to you, and how were you able to overcome that?
Sorry. Oh, please do that for her. Do that for her. Very important question there. See, in everything, remind yourself why you are here. You are here. But mission letter, they didn't add anybody's name to your own. You are here alone now. So if you must be worried about what someone is thinking about, you will not go anywhere in life. Don't give an F. Hello? No, but that's an informal answer. The very formal answer, this one is your record. Is that also look at yourself, yeah? I mean, everything, the past stops with you. You need to decide if you want to be a people pleaser. There's difference between seeking attention for the right things and for the wrong things. I mean, if you want attention, my sister, I can give you the wrong one, I can give you a password. Sex tape, you'll go viral. People will see your face. Hello? That one day you will get it. Whether you want to be a prostitute later in life, maybe this one even boost your saving. Yeah, but ask yourself, what do I want that attention for? Because sometimes it's like asking everyone or grabbing the mic that I want to speak. They give you the mic and then you go mute. So it's what happens after. After we give you the attention, then what? If you ask yourself that every time, it helps you appreciate what give you. I mean, I use my voice and my presence, my brand as currency. I've never in my life applied for any job or gone for an interview. Never. And that is it. I'm not advising this one, no. But that's been the brand, and I'm hoping to sustain that. And also because I've been a bit unconventional in my ways. Not the usual. Broadcast journalism, when you African can say, proper standard. Eh? My name is African Council. Welcome to the key. Absolutely. Look at the man. Now, me, by the time I say that's right, somebody will know what radio volume. Who is this guy? Who is this guy? Who is this guy? So, please know yourself and what you want that attention for. All right?
Okay, my name is Priscilla, and I am the kind of jovial and then I mean business type of person. So, my question is how do I blend these two to build a very strong brand?
Just read the room. Yeah? Know your audience. Read the room, know your audience. Because sometimes you misfire. Even me, I still misfire. There are times when the reception, I grab mic, I talk something that the man, the email they give you some look like, if you don't drop this mic, I will stamp you, you young man, try that job again. You see, so sometimes you read the room. And then one definitely will play to your strength. So one of them should, you can, sometimes it's good to say, I'm here. Like, when I'm hosting a serious show, sometimes my colleague the Giovanni did this. But I want the Giovanni factor. Like, I'm interviewing politicians and I'm all serious and coughing up facts. People are like, no, this is not the Giovanni of the tribe. We want the, I don't know if you understand. So you need to find your strength and build on it.
Edgar, I want to ask, what has been your challenging yet rewarded moment in your career?
Okay, challenging. I think I've had a few of those. Sometimes, no matter what you do, and no matter how many years you've been in this space, people still doubt you, yeah? People still give you, challenge you if you do well. You sure? Nah, you are good, but you know rich. People still do that to you. And you live every day fighting for your spot out there. Because trust me, once you think you're Giovanni today, there's another Giovanni warming up with a different style altogether. So it's once you have the platform, you have the mic on, nail it like this your best yet. All right? You understand? So that's been for me. I think a typical one to be around Day Trash when I started hosting some 4 years ago. Even friends who knew that I could host it almost give up on me. Then Giovanni Charlie, but won't back man. Back be the guy. You know, Charlie, you Giovanni, forget. But then I was like, this one rather will make a switch small and show them what I'm capable of doing. But they did so great. I came and I said, let me do my own thing. And I think that's what paid off over the years. Now, this is the thing. The numbers we've recorded, especially by my data currently, my brother, my sister in the Lord. It was.
Thank you very much. Somebody else